Hello, my name is Ivan. I study in Grinnell College, Iowa. I am a political science and economics major.
Аз съм Борис Христов и съм студент в Швейцарския политехнически федерален институт в Лозана в секция комуникационни системи. Математика, физика, програмиране.
Hi, my name is Greg. I study psychology and business and philosophy at AUBG.
Hello, my name is Mishu Palmov. I am studying physics and chemistry at Grinnell College.
Hi, my name is Ryan Welsh. I'm currently a third-year student at Durham University pursuing electronic engineering.
Суперсилата, на която се научих в училище, бих казал, е умението да управлявам сам времето си.
I gained the power of flight at St. George, and I used it to fly right here to the United States.
Honestly, learning how to fail and being comfortable with it. It's actually about the process of being able to learn and building a love for learning. So the superpower is loving learning and being okay with failure.
I think courage. I moved to Bulgaria right before I came to St. George, and I moved here alone. And coming to a totally new environment and a totally new country with a new language, I had to really step out of my comfort zone in all aspects of my life. And I feel like St. George made that experience a lot easier.
My favorite memory has got to be preparing for and actually taking part in debate competitions. I took part in a lot of debate competitions. It was just a wonderful time.
I think some of my fondest memories have been actually in my final years of school when we were playing sports with the teachers, whether it was basketball or volleyball. Just found it really nice to bond outside of the classroom.
I had a lot of great memories, but if I had to pick a favorite one, it would be in 2018 when three teams qualified for the Tournament of Champions at Yale University in the World Scholars Cup. It was a fantastic experience.
The biggest challenge I faced at school was being able to balance what I thought was okay socially and what I wanted for myself.
Actually diving into the IGCSEs and A-levels was an absolutely massive challenge. Studying for the A-levels is nothing like studying at school, and it's much more like studying in university. It requires a lot of self-study, a lot of discipline, and I think that was the biggest challenge.
Учителя, с който бих си сменил най-много мястото, би трябвало да бъде господин Минков. Разбира се, математиката ми е близка като предмет, уча в такава специалност, която е точни науки, но мисля, че най-вече би трябвало да бъде много готино да се обличаш всеки ден като Джеймс Бонд с костюм и въобще да си толкова готин, колкото в моите очи беше господин Минков.
I think I would go with Miss Nahid, my chemistry teacher. Maybe I'm taking this question too literally, but she had an infinite amount of compassion and patience.
I am the most grateful for all of my teachers. They were more than just teachers. They were guides and mentors for me, and they helped me learn so much both in and out of the classroom. I am incredibly grateful for their commitment, for their energy. You could tell that they loved doing what they do, and I greatly admire that, and I'm thankful for that.
In terms of what I'm most grateful for at St. George, I'm for sure most grateful for the sheer breadth of opportunities you're offered. There truly is something here for everyone, even if for those who aren't traditionally academically inclined. But more than that, I'm most grateful for the people that allow you to pursue those avenues, because no matter what, if you ask, you shall receive here. It's an incredible environment and truly one of the very, very rare cases in your life where everyone wants to see you succeed.
The most valuable thing I learned at St. George is how to face adversity and challenges. It taught me how to look at a challenge that is thrown your way and approach it in a meaningful way that helps you grow as a person. It doesn't necessarily mean sticking to your books or sitting in the classroom. It showed me how to actually grow as a person while moving through a challenge.
I would say resilience. Whatever came, I always faced it, and I feel like St. George taught me a lot about that.
Увереността в това, че каквото и да ми поднесе живота, знам, че мога да се справя с него. Разбира се, следващото, второто и третото най-важно нещо, което научих в Свети Георги, са начините, по които мога да се справя с това.
Exciting, unpredictable, and rewarding.
Да опиша моето преживяване в Свети Георги, по-скоро бих могъл да го направя в 3 романа, но в 3 думи навярно ще бъде малко трудно. Топъл, предизвикателен и развиващ.
If I could describe my experience in St. George in 3 words, which is far too little, it would be home, a furnace, and community. So I say home because this was like my second home. My friends, who I consider my family, were here. So were my teachers and all the administration, even the janitors. I say furnace because it was incredibly difficult for me at times, and I feel as though it's exactly in those times that you're forged into something stronger. It was just very critical for me to go through the things that I went through here for my character development, and the community is absolutely a massive part of that. We are all interconnected here. We all support one another. We all come from different cultures and backgrounds, which is something that I was familiar to back home in Qatar. And this made me feel a lot more like I had never left Qatar.
Emotional, supported, and fulfilling.
Welcoming, surprising, home.
Бих искал да благодаря на Свети Георги отново за това, което ми даде, за това, че постави основите на моя живот като възрастен, за това, че мога да разчитам на тях. В момента съм в този институт, който е известен световно, именно благодарение на тях. Така че бих искал да ви поздравя с 30 годишнията. Продължавайте да правите това, което правите най-добре, а именно да давате бъдеще на младежта в България и не само. Честит 30 годишни юбилей!